Albert's statement didn't age well. Okay, I guess we'll start with the statement, guys, right? Because I've seen a lot of people shit on Albert for this statement, and honestly, if it's people outside of Indo, I feel like it's kind of normal, right? Because for people outside of Indo to see that statement, for people who are not Indonesian to see that statement, they're probably gonna be like, "What the fuck?" Yeah, the quote age like milk, stuff like that. I agree, it did age like milk, and if you want to joke around with that, it's completely fine. But for me, what's kind of disappointing is the fact that some Indonesian fans are also using that to hate Albert. You know, like if you're Indonesian, I feel like you should just support. Like you can give criticism, obviously. You can say that like Albert, you didn't play well. Maybe you shouldn't have said that. But I've seen a lot of people just literally completely hate on Albert for that. Like some of the Indonesians hate on Albert for that, and I'm pretty disappointed. Like Indonesians, if you wanna give criticism to Albert and to our national team, I think it's fine. But don't hate on them, bro. Don't hate on them, bro. Yeah, because I think I don't know if they actually feel this way, but I can't imagine how I would feel if I was a player and I give my all and I was confident just because obviously I want my country to win. I want to win for my country, for me to get shit on by my own countrymen. But yeah, draft is Adi to blame. I think there are definitely some big points in the draft that we could definitely talk about. Right, there were a lot of anti-respect moments in the draft. Oh, dude, game one, leaving the Fanny open was definitely questionable in my opinion, and having only one CC, one stopper for the Fanny, and the only stopper was the Brody. The Brody was the only stopper for the Fanny, and he was in the gold lane, right? Like he wasn't gonna be active around the map in team fights up until what, turtle number two maybe. So that was definitely questionable. Uh, Letting the Fanny go. It's Sky's Fanny. It's not just any Fanny too. It's freaking Sky's, dude. Yeah. What did he say? All right, to give you guys context, Albert said that he would not lose. They would not lose a single match in ISF. So he said that to obviously hype up the crowd and everything. And again, if you guys are from outside Indonesia, you look at that statement, you're probably gonna shit on it, and I think it would make more sense, right? Because obviously it's Indonesia is your competitor, but for a lot of the not all the Indonesian people, but some Indonesian people who are using that to hate on Albert is just weird. Like, yeah, you shouldn't hate on Albert for that, the Indonesians, because I mean, bro, it's not. There's nothing wrong with being confident. Absolutely nothing wrong with being confident. Yeah, and also, yeah, I told Adi this right after the performance. I told Adi not to listen to the haters, but I think there's a big difference between haters and people who actually give legitimate criticism. So I'm gonna give my genuine criticism. I feel like the Fanny pick, giving it over to Skies, is a mistake. I think relying on just Brody to stop the Fanny is a mistake. I think picking up Hilda into an alpha is a mistake. I think picking up Suyo after seeing an alpha is a mistake instead of picking up the Mathilda, or trying to deny the Mathilda with a Khalid perhaps before that Suyo pick. I think there are a lot of different picks that they could have gone yeah, for. So that's personally what what I what I that's what I think personally.